Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the cottage. Hello, Shaniva, Patty Cakes, Heather. Is that my Heather? If it is, I need to. Inquiring minds need to know. Hey, Jenna Boo, what's up, beautiful? How you doing? How you doing, Heather? Is that you? Are you incognito here? Does anybody know? It sure looks like Heather, my Heather. So you'll have to tell me. You'll have to tell me. I know you guys are waiting on the ads. But anyway, welcome fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How you guys doing? How you guys? Hey, Lisa Duck. What is up with you? Quack, quack. How's it do? What it do? What it do? How you guys doing? All right. So anyway, welcome into the cottage. We are going to be doing fire signs today. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We are going to be doing, we are going to look at them and we are going to look at you. Hey, Skittles. Hey, how you doing? And what we are going to do for each sign, I'll timestamp, okay? And we'll do a collective reading for all the fire signs at the end, okay? But we're going to look at their feelings and intentions, your feelings and intentions, and then what to expect next, right? So we'll be doing that for everyone. But anyway, that being said, let's start with the Aries gang. Oh, you like the lighting better? Okay, good, Patty. Good. Thank you, Heather. Is that my Heather? You need to tell me. Is this my Heather? She ain't telling me, but I bet I know. Heather girl, I'm gonna have to whoop you. But anyhow, okay. All right. All right, girl. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's timestamp for you. It is Heather. Okay, thank you. Hey, Sarah, Catherine the Red. I'm glad you're here. All right, so okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and timestamp for you guys, Aries gang. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we're gonna start out and we're gonna get their feelings and intentions first, right? And then I'll get yours. Hey, Paul Meeks with the Ray-Bans on. All right, their feelings and intentions. Aries first, we're going to start with their feelings and intentions. I'm going to use 2 decks today. I like doing that a lot whenever I'm doing them and you. It's just better. It takes a little longer because I have to shuffle, but I think it's better because it's interesting. Sometimes you guys will mirror each other, which is always kind of interesting to see, right? All right, let's take a look. Thank you, Heather. All right, so their feelings and intentions. Let's take a look. We're going to dig deeper. We're going to kind of dig a little deeper than we would dig in an all signs, okay? So we got their feelings there, and I'm going to use this deck for you, Aries. We'll use this deck for you. All right, hey, Alban. Hey, Tanya, how are you? How is everyone doing? All right, let's take a look. Aries, let's get their feelings, your feelings and intentions. We've got theirs. And let's see here. Okay. Interesting. They've got some interesting ups and downs in their feelings. We'll talk about that in detail. Okay, Aries gang. All right. Hey, Julia. Hey, Robin. All right, let's get your feelings and intentions here. Wow. You guys are mirroring each other in some ways already. I can tell you that, okay? For some of you, okay, so very interesting. For some of you, this is either one of 2 things. Your feelings towards them, you either don't want to walk away from them, you don't want this to end, or you want to come back around. Okay, for a lot of you this might be reconciliation energy that's come up in your energy, but you definitely want this thing to last, and you want commitment with this Hierophant. You know, it's really funny because, you know, I think you're over here in your energy, you've got the 9 of Wands, and I think you're really working very, very hard to make this thing a thing, right? To, you know, to do right, to really give to this thing, maybe to the point of exhaustion sometimes, maybe a little bit, you know, sometimes maybe you feel like you're not getting anywhere with the things you're doing, to make this thing work with the Nine of Wands here. You are trying, though, and you do have hope for this thing. Three of Wands here. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. Again, some of you, this might be the desire to have a comeback around. You know, maybe there was abandonment in the past, or maybe, maybe you missed this person in the past a lot, or something of that nature. But you do feel optimistic regardless. You want to feel optimistic, and you do. All right. Now, you have the King of Wands in reverse in your energy, and they do in their energy, which is kind of interesting. And we're going to readdress that whole thing between the two of you in their feelings and intentions. And I'll be honest with you, I think they fluctuate. Okay. I have the Sun card, but then I have the Ace of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then the World card, then the King of Wands reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. Theirs almost came out like a timeline. I think they came into this thing with a lot of hope and a lot of thought. I think they wanted long-term commitment with you, or maybe that was what they said at the beginning. But then there's this card, the Ace of Wands in reverse, false start and a release sometimes, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, kind of a letting go, and the World card kind of feeling like this thing was over, King of Wands reverse. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here. For some of y'all, they're telling you they just want to be friends, or they just want to, they may have friend zoned you. But what's interesting is this: both of you have feelings about the other. With this King of Wands in reverse, you guys are mirroring each other, and both of you feel that the other one is in some way not living up to what you could or what you should. Okay. You may both feel like the other one is controlling. You may both feel like the other one has player energy. You may both feel like that the other one has lost interest. You may both feel like there's confidence issues within the other person. It's very much whatever, and it could be a combination of all of those things. Okay, just saying. But and maybe you both are pointing fingers about immaturity. Okay, that could be the case with when any king or queen comes up, so especially a king, or even a knight in reverse. When they come up in reverse like that, sometimes that can be the other person calling each other immature, can be controlling when it's the King of Wands, can be player when it's the King of Wands that has come up in reverse. And it's like I'm getting this finger pointing thing where, and if I could call this, sometimes when that happens, there's probably, both of it going on. Okay. And or some of each of it on both sides. Okay. But what happens is what we don't realize we're doing when we're doing that is we're doing two things. We're mirroring, and we're also projecting. And when we project, we're not even aware when we project. Okay. Because projection is actually from your shadow self, which is the subconscious. Okay. And so it's like you guys are just projecting this back and forth on each other. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals over here in their energy. I'm getting you working kind of really hard to make this thing go. And so I don't know if you guys are completely on the same page now. I know originally this person really looks like they came in with the right mindset. Okay. But I think this person, either they started out great and it waffled, or you're getting mixed signals, one or the other, with what I'm seeing in the cards, if that makes sense. Okay, Aries. So that's what I see here. All right. Let's see here. A lot of fire on the board, of course. We're reading for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. What do we have else? We have water, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio; air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then water. Did I say Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? And yeah, it's all 12 signs in the minors anyway. All right, so the major arcanas that have hit the board, we got heavy Leo, we have heavy Taurus, we also have Scorpio and Aquarius in the majors as well. Okay, but so that's what I see here. I'm gonna pull to see what we can expect next out of this connection. Okay. What can we expect next out of this connection, Aries? Okay. let's take a look. I want to read that with this deck. Okay. What can we expect next as far as what will happen next? What will happen next in this connection that we are reading about? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, interesting, interesting, interesting. Hello, Beck. How are you doing? Hey, G-Ma, what's up? Good to see all of you guys. Thank y'all for showing up loud and proud, fire signs and friends. Always good to see you. Don't forget to drop a like. Of course, if you have a question about, your specific situation, you know what to do, right? You hear me say it. Look in the description box below the video. That's where you can book a reading with me. And you can see the link to my website. Go check out some info about me. There's some tea on the website that you might be curious about. Even if you don't want to book a reading, it might be some interesting reading, right? All right. Let's get the outcome on this connection that we're reading for. Wow, Shaniva. Wow. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What up? Hey, Barbie, what's up? Thank you for that. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess in reverse, Death reversed, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card in the reverse, though. So here's the thing. There is reconciliation energy here, but it's almost like it might be done on impulse, okay? With the Death reversed and the High Priestess in reverse, like somebody goes against their better judgment. And what I think is going on here, and it results, if that happens, if that were to happen, where there's a jumping right back in, okay? Or, because there's issues here that both sides need to heal. We've seen that. And if there is a comeback around, or kind of even a resurgence, if you are still together, depending, because I do see that in the cards here, that for some of you, if you're still with this person, it's simply like you want like a resurge or a kind of, I don't know, you get what I'm saying, kind of a recommit, kind of thing. But okay, with that being said, if that were to happen, we've got the Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. I think it would fall apart. The reason the Seven of Pentacles came out first, slow your roll. That's what this is telling you. Slow your roll. It's time to take a time out and heal from this thing. There is hope for this thing to work out. There is, but both people have to work on whatever the issues are and stop finger pointing. Okay, sometimes that's going on here, and start saying, okay, because both people, I'm going to tell you, it takes two to tango and make a thing go right. It takes two to cause a cluster. And I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong or they're doing anything wrong. What I'm saying is it's vibrationally things in that shadow self that are caught, that whatever the issues are in this dynamic, it's going to cause it to go by the wayside completely if you don't separate from each other for a period of time and work on your healing. Okay. You can't make them do. You can't heal them. You can only heal you. But I will tell you this. So right now, here's where you are. If you go back into a dynamic with this person, and I do see that as an opportunity fast, early on, it's going to implode again. And it's probably going to hurt worse. If you decide, okay, I want to heal myself, this other person may or may not. And you guys know I have a shadow work playlist for this very thing. I tell you everything there, and I'm adding to this. Okay, I added 2 videos to it yesterday because I've got fresh stuff. But that being said, so here you both are right now vibrationally. You work on yourself. If they don't work on themselves, you're going to miss each other anyway, but at least you'll attract better going forward. Okay. But if you stay here with this person and you try to work, go forward in this thing, and you make an impulsive decision and go against what your intuition is telling you, it's going to implode again. Okay. So that's what I see. There's a lot of inner work here that if you're not careful, you are going to ignore the need to do. Okay. With the High Priestess here in reverse. What I see here on the board, we got air, water, and earth, okay, which is everything but the fire signs. But we do have Leo, we have Scorpio, and we have Pisces here in the major arcana as well. But we've pulled every single sign in this read. So there you go, Aries. And I hope that helps you guys. Thank you so much, Aries gang. And we'll do a collective for all the fire signs and friends at the end, okay? So stick around for that for sure. All right, let's change the banner over to the beautiful Pride. Where are the Leos? Are Are there any folks in here with a Leo placement? I'm just kind of curious. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, first we're going to pull from this deck with, wow, Mermaid Mia, good for you. Good for you. All right, we're going to pull Leo first for their feelings and intentions. Hey, Mimi, how are you doing? Their feelings and their intentions for them, and then we'll use this other deck over here for yours, okay? So let's take a look at their feelings and intentions, beautiful Leo. Hey, Queer Cancerian, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get their feelings and intentions. Takes a little bit longer, but I really like using two decks when we're doing a them and you type reading. It just, to me, it really gives a lot more opportunity to dig deep. So I hope y'all don't mind me taking the time to shuffle two decks because I really want to dig deep in these readings for you, okay? Well, hello, Roxy. What up? What up? Good to see you, beautiful. Hey, Megan, how are you? All right. So let's take a look at your feelings and intentions. What is it that you feel and what is it that you want out of this connection? Let's take a look, beautiful Leo gang. Let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look, Leo. Your feelings and intentions. And then we'll pull for what to expect next. Thank you, Roxy. All right. Let's take a look at your feelings and intentions. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. You do have emotion for this person and you're willing to wait on this. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Hermit in reverse. Heavy reconciliation energy in your energy, or either not wanting to walk away, one or the other. But I've got two cards about reconciliation. So what that tells me is for a lot of my Leos, I'm reading for a past person. And so we're going to dig into this thing. For some of you, this is just simply you kind of wanting this thing to last, not wanting to be left out in the cold, and maybe even fearing that, okay? Possibly. Could be any or all of those things. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to be left out in the cold, or either you want to come back around. That's why those cards are here for the majority of you Leos. Okay. You do have emotion for this person and you want to win. You want a win. Okay. The other thing that I see in your energy is this Hermit in reverse. And that tells me, that to me is a little bit bothersome because what that tells me, Leo, in your energy is, I do believe you feel like you have emotion for this person, and I think you're in this to win this, and that's not a bad thing. But understand this, I think you very much fear being alone. I think you have a great fear of being alone and not being with a person. I would be lying if I did not tell you I have been there, and it is not a fun place to be. And it is also not fun to admit that to ourselves when we are, feeling that way. I'll be honest with you. There was a time in my life, and I don't care what's under somebody's skirt, what your preference is, but this is just, me sharing from my own experience. I'm heterosexual, so for me, it was males. My motto for most of my life: the best way to get over one man is to get under another. And I lived my life that way for most of my life, and it created a lot of problems for me. I could not be by myself. I always had somebody, always. Always, always, always. It's only been in recent years that I became comfortable and actually happy, really happy being single. And I'm at the place where single, and you're going to have to be fucking fabulous to change that. And that's not me being anti-dating. I just know what I bring to the table, and I'll accept nothing less, right? Than somebody who comes right, respects my boundaries, and meets me in the middle. I don't want perfection. I can't offer perfection, so I can't ask for it. But if that's where you are, Leo, or anybody watching, just take note of that. And all that change in my mindset, okay, came from shadow work, which is right there on that playlist for free. Okay, let's look at their energy. Where are they at here? The Empress card, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. Once again, it's kind of, this could very well be a timeline. This is the thing. All right. The Fool is in reverse. This person, in my opinion, in my opinion, one of two things. All right. For some of you, this did come to an end. Could have even possibly been a divorce, but definitely something that was thought to be long term at one point. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse, but the Empress in the upright precedes that. So many of you talked marriage or actually did marry. Some of you had children with this person. Why? Because I got an Empress and I got a Page of Pentacles here. And the Page of Pentacles is sometimes my child card. It can also be a friendship card or a friend zone card. And that was the last card out in their energy as to where they are now. And what's interesting is this. For some of you Leos, this person knows that something came out. Okay. 7 of Swords in reverse. Some kind of sneaking, lying, cheating, stealing kind of bullshit, right? And they got caught. Or maybe they confessed, but probably got caught. Okay. Probably got caught. Probably came out. And at a minimum, they are embarrassed. At a minimum, they are embarrassed. Okay. As far, and they may have apologized, they may not, I don't know, possible with that 7 of Swords in reverse, but definitely, you know, walking around knowing they got their hand caught with their hand in the cookie jar kind of thing, right? Whatever that fuckery was, right? But the Fool is in reverse. This person is very, very fearful of taking another leap of faith. They're just really not into it. And the World card here in the upright, that's kind of a done dollar. And then the Page of Pentacles, again, friend zone. Okay. But anyway, I don't think you guys are on the same page. I don't think you guys are on the same page. Interestingly, I've got more to tell you about what's in this person's energy, Leo, that you may find interesting. Despite where they are, as far as their intentions and what they want, they know they blew it. They sure do. Why? Because, or they feel they blew it because the Empress card is in the upright and they see you as wifey / hubby material, divine counterpart energy. The issue is they don't see themselves that way. Do you understand what I mean? So, in my opinion, what this person is saying to people and how they actually feel are probably two different things, Leo. Probably two different things. I don't think they're actually verbalizing what I'm saying. I'm saying this is, the cards are telling me what's inside, what they feel inside. They're embarrassed because they got busted. They're embarrassed because they got busted. They know they blew it. And so they're walking around telling everybody that they're done and they friend zoned you. But the fact of the matter is, we got an energetic mismatch, just like my beautiful mod, Miss Roxaful, has pointed out to us. We have an energetic mismatch, and this person is well aware. Whatever kind of fuckery they pulled, right? And I don't know if they don't know where you're at in things. I think this, even if they know how you are and that you have emotion for them, okay, even if they know all of that, they know they don't measure up and they know they never will because they're not willing to make the changes that it takes to be what you deserve. Pretty interesting, Leo. I'm going to read what to expect next from this connection, but that's where we are right now. I can tell you that's what's in the energy. This is a pretty interesting reading, Leo. They know they blew it. And I think they've got egg on their face, to be honest with you. And I don't think they want to really face that. And I don't think they want to face you with that. So do I think they've apologized? No, but they are embarrassed. That's what I think. Some of them may have, but I think this is more of, I think the reason the 7 of Swords has come out in the reverse is it has come out and they're embarrassed. They're well aware. They are wearing this, okay, and not with pride. Okay, so let me give you some zodiac signs here that we have pulled. We've got air, water, earth, and fire. All the 12 zodiac signs have showed up in the minor arcana. Let's give you the majors. We have Taurus, we have Aries, we have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus again, and then we have Virgo. Could be any sign because we have pulled all the elements here in the minor arcana, so could be anybody. Let's pull for the outcome on this thing, Leo. This was a kind of an interesting reading for you. Kind of an interesting reading for the Leo gang. Yep, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. That's where they are right now. Let's look at what to expect next from this connection. What can we expect next out of this connection? Beautiful Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want better for Leos too, Miss Roxy. Yes, I do too. I do too. Let's see what we can expect next, if anything, right? It's like right now, I think this person is kind of shell-shocked, paralysis by analysis, feeling like there's just no way they can really come back to this, because they would have to admit a lot of things that I don't think they're ready to admit. You understand? But let's take a look. Let's take a look, Leo gang. All right, we got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Six of Cups in the reverse. We do have the World in reverse. We have the Six of Wands, the Lovers in reverse, and the Strength reversed. Okay, so this is the thing. Friend Zone card has come out once again. Children for some of you. All right, now look, the Six of Cups is in reverse, but then the World is in reverse. So it's like this person is going to try to walk away from this, but then they can't. You're probably going to hear from this person. There's a page here and there's Six of Wands, and I think they're going to show you some attention and maybe try again. But at the end of the day, the Lovers is in reverse. That's another disconnect. And the Strength is in reverse. There's not really any power or oomph in this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this person is coming in unhealed. Unhealed. And you can't make them heal. Just like I just got through telling the Aries gang. You can heal you. But right now, if you come back together with this person, this is what the cards are telling you. You come back together right now, both of you are energetically have not healed from whatever caused this disconnect to begin with. And I'm not saying you did anything wrong, okay? But, you know, when we attract fuckery, which is basically what happened, we got to go in and fix that stuff in our shadow self, or we'll attract it again, either with this person or another person. So you can work on yourself and attract better going forward. If they work on themselves, great. If they don't, you guys won't be energetically aligned anyway, and you'll miss each other anyway, but at least you'll be on a better path. Because if you don't heal and then you still go your separate ways, okay, and you don't fix that stuff, you're gonna find this person in another person's skin. Do you understand what I mean? You'll have something similar. So that's kind of what that's about. All right, here we got a lot of major arcanas here. Water, fire, and earth here in the majors. Heavy Leo. We also have Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, and Gemini in the majors as well. Lots of cards hit the table for you, Leo. We'll be doing a collective for everybody. Of course, if you have a question for my tarot deck, hit the description box below. Go to my website and book a reading with yours truly right there. Easy to do. Let's go to the Saggies. All right, beautiful Sagittarians. All right, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How you guys doing? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Hey, Mikkel. What is up? All right, first we're going to pull with this deck. Their feelings and intentions. Sagittarius, their feelings and intentions. Let's take a look, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we got here, Sag. Let's see what we got here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Their feelings and intentions. The Sun, Ten of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we're going to have to dig in that a little bit. Let's get your feelings and intentions. And let's take a look. Sarah Catherine, I'm a Gemini too. I don't know if you know that. An energetic mismatch is just when somebody is on a different level than somebody else, right? Somebody knows you're not good enough for another person, kind of is what I was getting at with that reading with Leo, if that helps, Queer Cancerian. All right, that's kind of what I was saying in a roundabout way. Hey, Moonbeam Wendy, what's up? All right, Sagittarius, your feelings and intentions in this connection. Your feelings and intentions in this connection. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I like pulling from two decks. It really gives me a better opportunity to dig a little deeper when I do the you and them type readings. That just really does. All right, so you have the Page of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Funny, y'all are both mirroring that. Knight of Swords here. Both of you have some impulsion in your impulsive energy here. In your and both of you feeling impulsive, kind of Tanya, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you, love. You are amazing. You are a sweet girl, and I hope you know that. Y'all go check out True Temperance. She's got such sweet energy. She's on TikTok too. Tanya, what is your TikTok handle? Is it True Temperance on there? Please tell everybody in the chat so that they'll know to follow you both places. But she's a sweet girl and an amazing reader with beautiful energy, and she's high vibe, and she eats red crayons. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, listen to me. Both of you are like, okay, you've got some indecision on your part here. Okay, and you want to clear the air as far as, you know, if you feel like this, if there's any apologies to be made, you'll make them or you'll accept them. Okay, one or the other. You're wanting to clear the air between you two. Okay, but at the same time, I think you're kind of iffy about whether you want to build with this person. Okay, real iffy about it. Two of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person really has a way of making you feel special many times, but at the end of the day, you feel like it would be an impulsive move to jump into something with this thing. And I kind of think you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. I kind of think that you are a little bit hesitant as far as making any serious emotional investment here. And I think you're kind of debating about, I don't know if this is what I signed up for. I think you're wanting to be upfront, you're communicating and all this sort of thing. But I think you think that jumping into this thing would be a bit impulsive. And I think my Saggies are kind of scratching their head, going, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. And I think you are kind of on the fence. I think at times you think about, well, let's just jump on in the deep end. And then at times you think, I don't know if this is what I signed up for. And I think you're on the fence. I think you teeter. I think you really teeter on this thing. And I'm going to tell you, for some of you, why this is. Some of you may feel as though there is a third party here, either on your side or theirs. Why do I say that? Both of you have the Three of Pentacles in your energy, Saggy. Let's go over to their side and we'll talk about them. So this is the thing. This person feels like I'm going to tell you something. This person feels like there is perhaps third party energy here too. Maybe both of you are suspicious of the other one having a third party. Okay. And this person wants this third party gone. That's why I kind of think that this person feels like, I think this is leaning towards, and I'm not saying you have a third party. Please understand. I think this person feels as though you have a third party in the picture. And I think this person, this is leaning more towards you having a third party. I'm not saying you have it. I'm saying this is what's in their thoughts. Okay. And maybe you do suspect that there's a third party over here. Some of you are real hesitant to build, and that's on both sides. Okay. Some of you, that's this. Okay. Some of you, that's the reason the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, because both of you are like, I don't know if I really want to invest in this thing. I know that's in your energy, and I think that's in theirs. Okay. Because hear me out. The Sun card is here. The person wants long-term commitment. They do. And I don't think they really want this thing. I don't really feel like they're wanting to give up on this thing. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like this person really is not building, but yet they're not going anywhere either. And the High Priestess is in reverse. And I think I think a lot of this is this person is very impulsive, or is afraid of being impulsive. But at the same time, they're exhausted. And what I see over here is this person really not doing anything and yet not walking away either. And they're torn. And this is exhausting to them. Four of Swords in reverse. And so it's like I'm getting big mirroring energy here too, because I think this person is kind of stagnant. They're not really going anywhere as far as leaving, but they're not really doing anything as far as building. And I think you sense this and they're not building, and you're like, well, if you're not going to build, I'm not going to build. And then this one's over here going, well, if you're not going to build, I'm not going to build. And so it's kind of an interesting dynamic here. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. It may be that this person is a bit more invested in this than you are, Sagittarius, which is kind of an interesting read as far as how this is all playing out. Okay. But that's what I see. We're going to predict on this whole dynamic and what to expect next, okay, after I give you the zodiac signs here, okay? Let me give you some zodiac signs. We have air and earth and water and fire. All 12 of the zodiac signs hit in the minor arcana. In the majors, we've pulled Leo and Pisces. Could be any sign, though, because we do have all 12 of them. All right, so that being said, I want to pull what to expect in this dynamic going forward, Saggy. And we will pull a collective message for everybody at the end. So do hang out for that. Of course, if you have a question for my tarot deck about your specific situation, you know what to do. Go to the description box, look at my website, follow the link, and you know what? You can get tea there on me regardless if you book a reading or not. But that is where you go to book a reading with yours truly. That being said, let's take a look at what to expect going forward in this thing for you, Sag. What do we expect going forward? What do we expect next out of this connection? What do we expect next? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all have to give me feedback if y'all are liking where I lump the signs together for a specific topic like this and we kind of dig deep in that. Y'all will have to give me some feedback in the comments, if you don't mind, after the reading so I can see them, and that'll be great. All right, so what to expect next? Okay, we have the Moon card. We also have the Star card and the Justice card. Well, 3 major arcanas have hit. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so here's what I see. It's almost like a resolution and burying the hatchet between you guys, okay, if I could call that. If I could call that. Both of you are really up in fluctuating emotions with the Moon card, okay, fluctuating emotions. Both of you feel like this thing is very cloudy, no clarity. You feel like you don't know where the other one is, and they feel like you don't. It's like neither one of you are like, both of you are like, well, I don't know where I stand with you. And they're like, well, I don't know where I stand with you. And so I think that what is going to happen is this. I think you guys are going to go, okay, maybe down the road in the future. But first we got to heal, the Star card. And then the next card out, Justice. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I feel like we weren't ready. I feel like we weren't ready. I have emotion for you, and I have emotion for you. But at the end of the day, we need to call this quits until we can heal. Maybe somewhere down the road, we'll find each other. A peaceful parting of the ways. And you know what? I got to hand it to you, Sagittarius. If this happens, and you guys do this the way that I just described, that is so fucking healthy. Because both of you are realizing that you're not ready. And that is beautiful. And it's not the most ideal situation, but at the end of the day, when you both are able to take a step back and say, you know what, I've got unhealed wounds, and that's causing me to be, so suspicious because I feel like you're not wanting to build, and and we're both waiting on the other, and nothing's really happening. Neither one of us is ready, and I think you walk out of this thing, you probably hug each other. I mean, I'm just going to call that. All right. Lots of major arcanas here. Big energies. This was supposed to happen. This is a lesson, but not a bad lesson, not a mean lesson, not a sting. And I don't dislike this energy in this connection and what I see happening. Right? I just don't. We've got earth here, air, and water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Libra in the majors. Okay, so that's what I see. Let's pull a collective message for everyone. It's going to be, let's go ahead and let's put the banner up for the collective, and then we'll timestamp for it, and we're going to pull an overall message for the collective. And let me timestamp this. Of course, if you have a question for my tarot deck, you know what to do. You can hit the description box below the video and book a reading with yours truly, right? All right, let's pull an overall message for the fire signs and friends. For the fire signs and friends. Don't forget to drop a like, everybody. It does help me on the algorithm, on the search algorithm here on YouTube. And it also makes you sexier, right? From your air sign friend here, right? All right, here we go. Here we go, Sag. Here we go, beautiful Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, and Sag. This is the collective. Sorry. right, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and friends. What do they need to hear today? You know, the Kipper. Let's read from the Kipper real quick, and then we'll pull from the tarot, okay? Something's telling me to read from the Kipper. I never do that. The Kipper is weird. This is probably going to be more general for the fire signs, but okay. It is what it is. We're going to take it. Okay, this one flew out like okay, high honors. I don't know what that means, but maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's some kind of award. Maybe it's just recognition. Okay, maybe you're going to get a bonus. Okay, could be anything. This may be a little bit general, but something told me to change gears and go to the Kipper for y'all. I don't know why, but apparently something needs to come out. But, you know, let's see here. Also, don't put your identity in your job. I don't know why. That just came out for some of you. You are not what you do. You know, you're who you are. Okay, and that's just what you do for a living. I don't know why, but somebody needed to hear that. All right. Hey, Boca Chula, how are you? All right, what else do we need to hear for you guys? Living room, something about your family, paying more attention to your family. Do not lose hope. There is hope here for whatever your situation is. Maybe this has to do with your family or that sort of thing. Don't ever give up hope, okay? And do not, if you get sad news, okay, it's okay. Work through the pain, work through the emotion. But some of you are going to be moving too into a new home or a new residence, okay? And we have pulled the marriage card here. For some of you, it's trying to come through. Commitment is trying to come through. For some of you, the hold up in this, Gma, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. For some of you, the hold up in long-term commitment is healing from, you know, these issues that we kind of discussed in some of these readings. Okay, it's trying to come through, but there is a delay, and that's what it's about. Okay, some of you are going to be moving. Do not lose hope. And like I said, I don't know why, but somebody needed to hear. Don't get your identity caught up in what you do for a living. All right, let's pull from the tarot for you real quick, okay? Fire signs. Let's pull from the tarot. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look, everybody. All right, Aries, Leo, Sag, what do you need from the tarot? Let's give you a message from the tarot real quick. Real quick, okay? All right, what do we got here? The Queen of Swords. Hold your boundaries. There is a difference in walls and boundaries. Walls are from unhealed wounds, okay? Boundaries come from healing. And boundaries, when you hold your boundaries in a nice, high vibrational, cordial way, that's a form of self-love and self-respect. Your boundaries are so important, okay? Queen of Swords. Tap into your intuition. Hit your meditation. Some of you need to ramp that up, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Make a decision and stick to it, whatever it is, whether it's healing or whatever. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you, some of you, your whole identity is in your job, and that is literally, when that comes out, the literal meaning of the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is workaholism. Some of you, that's causing problems in your connections, okay, or in dating in general. Knight of Wands, okay. Work through any anger or bitterness, okay? Don't take foolish risks with your heart before you're ready. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, some of you need to release past stuff. And I have a lot of stuff in my shadow work playlist to help you with that stuff. What else do we have? Five of Cups in reverse. These situations where we get our heart broken. I'm the poster child for the Five of Cups in reverse. I talk about that a lot. There will come a point in time, if you do this thing right, and you find out who you really are and what your value really is, and you learn the lessons, you will realize that thing that seemed like the worst disaster ever put you on a path that you would have never otherwise been on, and big fat win for you. And that is my story. So you can have that story too. I guarantee you. Right? So that being said, we got a lot of earth and water here, and fire and air, all the zodiac signs once again, right? So thank you so much, fire signs. I hope this worked out for you guys and you enjoyed it. Let me hear from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's a little something different that we're doing on the cottage. I'm going to do, the other elements. We'll do earth and air and water for, other placements. We won't do all those today, obviously. But I think we may do earth today. And then we'll do air, and in the next day or two, and water in the next day or two. So y'all will have to let me know if you like whenever we pick topics like this to kind of dig deep into, okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. I wish you guys so much love and light. Thank you so much, okay? You guys have a great day, and I will be doing probably earth signs for this same topic today, and then I'll be doing all signs. I think we're gonna do urgent love messages after a while. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye, you guys.